For election? No. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I think he's not playing anymore, isn't it? When I think I've been following Bangladesh cricket since I left, and time to time, many like players and the officials been in touch with me in various times and situations. I always had a soft corner for Bangladesh cricket because that was my first international assignment. So back of my mind, and wanted to come back someday. I never thought of that I will come this early. But then during, I think the World Cup, T20 World Cup, when I met President and some of the officials, we discussed few things and then
দেশ জুড়ে শুরু হয়েছে নগদ রকমারি অনলাইন বইমেলা। রকমারির ডিসকাউন্টের উপরে শুধুমাত্র নগদ দিয়ে পেমেন্ট করলেই পাবেন আরো 21% ক্যাশব্যাক।
Yeah, I thought that's the right time to come, and then because of the 23 World Cup, 23 World Cup, 50 over World Cup is coming up. If I come a bit late after the New South Wales season, a bit too late. So I thought this is the right time to come, and as soon as the big batch finished, I decided to come. I will answer my point of view. I think it's really in a transition period. I think we're going forward in next 2-3 years. A lot of the senior players has done really well for Bangladesh cricket, and they're probably the legends of Bangladesh cricket. They're going to be remembered as a really good generation. And then other side of it is the really good young players coming through as well. And then to be part of that kind of a challenge is always motivated me to come back. Yeah, I mean, coaches have always pressure, isn't it? If team do well, coaches are okay. If you don't, the pressure coaches, they ask questions. But we all have expectation. I think as a nation we have expectation that because it's happening in India, and we have expectation is one of the format that we really do well. So that expectation is there, but at the same time, what we can control is preparation, like how we prepare best to our ability and make sure that all the big players or the top main players are fit and healthy. If we can achieve that, I think we can give a really good crack for the World Cup. I haven't even met any of them. I haven't seen any of them, the new guys. So what I will do is, this series, I'm going to observe how we're going to play. I think they've been playing very good cricket lately. They had a very good series against India. We probably try to do the same thing, and I want to see what their processes are, how we play that game, the India series. I'm relying on our other coaching staff and the leaders of the team to give me a lot of information. So let's see. First 2 games we'll go like that and see, and then take it from there. It's a big question now. It's something we can, the future will decide. I don't know. I can't tell you now. At this stage, I think we not at the top 4 ranking, isn't it? So for me to come and say that, we're going to do that, it's not very wise for me to say that. So we need to get better at certain areas. We have to get fitter. We need to develop our skills and get the combination right, and make sure that players are in top form and fit enough closer to the World Cup. So let's see what happens then. I mean, the roles that they're playing, they have done it for 15, 12, 10 years. So that's the role they're going to play for as long as they're playing, as long as they get selected. I don't think their roles change much because they're world-class players and they've been successful whatever the roles they've been playing in the team. Now, when I was thinking of taking this job, I thought of a big picture. Not only last time when I come here, I had to prove to a lot of people as well as to me that I can do an international job, and I didn't know what I'm coming into. So this time I know a lot of things that how Bangladesh cricket works, as well as I know a lot about myself, and I'm much more experienced as well. The other one is that I see this lot of potential in developing the local coaches for Bangladesh cricket, which I'm going to help set up the systems, with David Moore coming before me, with help of him with his experience, suggesting to the board about a lot of the development areas of the next generation coming through, and then developing the coaching coaches, local coaches as well. So it's not only me trying to win games for Bangladesh cricket, that's my main aim. At the same time, I think is giving something back and leaving something behind. That's the big focus on that. A little bit older, so I'll be different. Not at all. I have spoken to all the seniors already. I don't think everybody's focus is one thing. It's team is number one. If everyone pulling towards the team doing well, even my last time is I didn't have any challenges with any of the players. My challenge is getting everybody's focus towards the team focus. So I don't think it's that going to be a challenge. I think the same question we were asking with different words. As I said, let's see. It's all depend on, how our form is and the players, how the senior players and the main players, their fitness and form. And then, we're still not number one team in the world. It's any other format. So I can't go and say that we're going to do something amazing, but we are trying. Our aim is to do really well, and then advantage is that we are playing in subcontinent. Not really at all. I actually enjoy that because that is one thing that I actually drill into the players when I was coaching Bangladesh, to stand up to any opposition and play with a lot of passion. And when they're showing that passion, I really enjoy that. And I was really proud inside, although I was in the other dressing room, that the way they played the Nidas Trophy and even the Asia Cup after that. So, and if your first question is rubbish, there's no tension with any of the players with me. So I really, to be honest, actually as a coach, I was very proud of them. Yeah, not only those two, maybe there's other bowlers. So I need to find out. I'm just come here. I haven't seen some of them. And what I'm hearing is there's a lot of talent. So let's see. I think it's a Test cricket, they did well. Even they won one game in New Zealand, and then Test cricket we did well at home. So I think it's Test cricket is be competitive. The T20 cricket, of course, we need to find our way of playing rather than following the teams that are doing well, because we are not them. We need our strength. We have our strength. We need to find our game plan is suited to our strength. So that's one of the challenges that I really looking forward to working with the team. The one-day cricket. If you think about history of Bangladesh cricket, I remember in the 90s, like the Dhaka Premier League is 50-over cricket. So everyone, like even 70s, what I'm hearing is they played 50-over cricket. They never played 4-day cricket. So we know as a nation how to play 50-over cricket. And so now lately, that this gentleman asked that a lot of fast bowlers coming through. Our systems are much better, producing different type of players. Like I remember when I came first, it's all the spinners are dominating. Now it's everyone talking about fast bowlers. So I'm really excited to see those talents. And then, I think it's our other two format also we start to do well very soon. Not yet. No, he's probably studying the system. Like he just 2 weeks into the job, and I'm only 2 days. So we will have those discussions after the England series, or in between England series and Ireland series, or just after that, and then we'll come up with some suggestion to the board and see what we can do. For election? No. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I think he's not playing anymore, isn't it? That's the news to me. You said that he's not committed or something, is it? According to that. So I don't think, I never heard that, or I never felt that way. I haven't seen them, so we'll see. So I'm asking you, what's the home advantage? When we go to New Zealand, what sort of wicket we get? What Australia or England do when we go there? What India doing at home? So overseas we're trying to manage with what we have. If we don't have missiles, how do you fight? You have to fight guerrilla war, isn't it? Let them come home and with little guns. If we don't have ammunition, we can't do it. All we can do is probably develop those players. So eventually, we have enough. Like, I think you can't say that like in South Africa they did well. In New Zealand they did well. So once we get, like we are, as we discussed here, that there's some of the fast bowlers coming through the system. I remember Eberdad went my first series to New Zealand as a development player, and him and Chandra, and they were now doing well. So it's take time. I'm not agreeing what you first said, that because every country do the same thing. You need to take the home advantage. We play to our strength when we come here.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download TSports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.